Good afternoon and welcome to Martech Challenge. Today we're going to be taking a look at leveraging Appboy for omnichannel lifecycle marketing using the Telium Universal Data Hub. My name is Jay Calavas. I'm the Chief Innovation Officer here at Telium, and I'm pleased to show you this new integration and functionality. So today, the solution we're going to show is the ability to leverage the Appboy application without adding an additional SDK to your native mobile apps or connected devices, and also the ability to pass omni-channel data for the purposes of mobile and life cycle marketing. So the solution itself focuses on new functionality around our event stream offering. We'll talk a little bit about that and what that offers, and also then the greater Universal Data Hub as a collection footprint to pass data to Appboy for lifecycle marketing. So we're announcing our integration with Appboy via our API hub called Event Stream. Event Stream is new functionality within the greater Universal Data Hub. Event Stream is new functionality that focuses on server-side data collection and distribution with a single SDK that you integrate into your iOS, Android, connected devices, any other sort of applications. You can now collect data once and then send that data server-side to an unlimited number of vendors. Users can now collect and distribute data to Appboy with no additional SDK or integration work. And by leveraging the Universal Data Hub, data collected from web, mobile, and any other omni-channel source can now be seamlessly shared with Appboy for the purposes of true lifecycle engagement. And there is no restriction on the data schema for Appboy. Telium leverages a highly dynamic, configurable schema, which means there's no limitation. Anything that you can collect into the Universal Data Hub, you can pass over to Appboy. So let's go ahead and take a look at the integration and how it works. This is Telium's Universal Data Hub. The first step whenever leveraging the Data Hub is to set up your data sources. Data sources are simply the places in which we are going to integrate to collect data. And so you can see we can integrate into web, native mobile, connected devices, really any system that you want to bring data into, including inbound APIs. Adding data sources is as simple as going to the Add Data Source tab and choosing the type of environment that you'd like to integrate into. Here we have some web-based traditional environments as well as native mobile. We may want to add an iOS app for today's example. You can see here we have connected devices as well. These integrations are always being added based on customer demand. So today we'll use an iOS app. We'll call this my main iOS app. And Telium provides you access, a data source key, an installation guide, and all of the instructions to get our SDK into your iOS app. Once that iOS application has been added, our SDK begins collecting data and making it available for your uses. The next thing we have to do is to define an event feed. An event feed takes a filtered feed of all of the data that's flowing through the Universal Data Hub so that we can focus a specific data set that we want to send off to Appboy or any other integration. You can see here we have some pre-existing event feeds specific to people adding to cart or checking out. Today we're going to focus on one called failed keywords. So the use case is that when people come to our website, they may be looking for items that don't show any results. That may be because they're misspelling the search term. It may be because there's no inventory left, or it's just not something that we carry. And what we want to do is begin creating lifecycle marketing around that failed keyword to make sure that we engage that user and leverage the fact that they engaged our brand. Maybe didn't find what they were looking for, but we want to get back in touch with them. So our failed keyword search event feed, you can see here, it's leveraging a string that says when the page name contains search results, but no results come back. We're going to go ahead and pass both the search terms that they searched for and the fact that they did not have any results. So what we need to do now is to go over to our Appboy integration so that we can send this data to Appboy. So I'm going to go over to the personalization section, and you can see here we have Appboy. I'm going to go ahead and add this connector. I'm going to name this my failed keyword search feed. Now you can add as many feeds as you want to, which is a really unique piece of the offering in Telium. It doesn't just have to be a fixed schema, 5 or 6 variables or 10 variables, but rather anything that you want to leverage within Appboy, you can now collect from Telium and then send directly over to Appboy. We're going to go ahead and track that user. This is our failed keyword search. Our source is going to be that filter that we talked about. Now this is interesting too. We can create any source as a feed over to Appboy. You can see here we have all sorts of ones that we've already created. In this instance, once again, we're going to choose that failed keyword search. You can see here all of your configuration capabilities are exposed right within our UI, so there's no need for any code-based integrations. You can configure the feed exactly how you want. Click Save, and we're all done. So now what we've done is we've taken web-based keyword searches that resulted in no results, and we've begun feeding them over to the Appboy application. All I would need to do is simply save and publish, and this data would get sent over to Appboy, and we would be off and running. So thanks so much for reviewing today's MarTech challenge around our integration with Appboy. And if you want to look at other challenges, please go to tealium.com/challenge. Thank you.